All right. Here is the A main of Spec Slash. Starting 10th from Holland, Michigan, sponsored by myself, is Jim York. Starting 9th, Ray Garrett. 8th, Steve McGeorge. 7th, John DeMeester. 6th, Josh Ellsbury. 5th, sponsored by MRC Team Academy and Evolution Graphics, Joshua Wade. 4th, Todd Butler. 3rd, a different guy, Nick Vasquez. 2nd is the fabled Uncle Bob, test driver extraordinaire. And your TQ in Stock Slash is Kurt Garrett. Are the marshals ready? Let's have a big cheer for the marshals. Who's going to start the race for me? Okay, now how do you want to win? Do I say go or do you say no? Okay. All right, drivers, you're going to go when I tell you to, and not a moment before. Ready? No. We got too many guys creeping up there. Pull that green car and that number 3 car and that number 4 car. Just kind of give them a shove back where they belong. Go! Oh, we got us a slash race. We sure do. Now they're going to be rocking and rolling, and by that I mean rolling over and rocking into one another. There we have a little carnage as the green car just bumps his way into 2nd place. Nice little love tap. Looks like car number 1, Kurt, is starting to stretch out a little lead as he comes through the fingers of death. And 2nd and 3rd and 4th, there's a shortcut of the track. That's why they call them short course. They make the course real short. We got a guy hung up on the pipe. That looks like Uncle Bob hung up on the pipe. Same-day marshalling service helped him out. And Kurt's through the quads around the 180. Let's see him come down the start-finish straight here. Kurt with a 40.8 lap. And he is in first. Nick Vasquez, Joshua, Uncle Bob. No, Joshua Wade, Joshua Ellsbury, Jim York. Uncle Bob has had the course. That's why it's short course. And Kurt is stretching out a lead. It looks like he's got a good 2.5 seconds right now. Oh, leader on his lid. Leader on his lid. 2nd and 3rd both get by. Kurt's in 3rd place, just ahead of 4 and 5. And we got us a race. There's 2nd place hung on the 2. More same-day marshalling service. We got 3rd and 4th bumping and crashing into one another. And who we got in 2nd place here, establishing a bit of a lead? That would be car number 3, Nick Vasquez in 1st, followed not too bad by Kurt Garrett, who's managed to come back here. So the 1st and 2nd place cars have got a little bit of a gap back to 3rd and 4th. 3rd and 4th and 5th are just sort of banging into one another around there. Love tap here, love tap back. You know, somebody's going to give a right cross and it's going to be all over. 1st and 2nd, nose to tail through the S's, over the little jumpy jump, and into the Fruit Loop. Both of them get through it clean. We are in fact nose to tail through the quads. First rolls in a nice little full gainer. That was a 3 on the scale, and Kurt is back in the lead with Nick Vasquez right behind. The computer shows that the gap is a 2nd, but I don't believe it. They're coming around into the rhythm section, around that little 180. Here we go into the rhythm section. Looks like Kurt is in the lead, going through the fingers of death, with Nick behind him, shortcutting the course, but that's not a whole lot faster than the fingers of death, so it doesn't make much difference. It's a no harm, no foul. Jump the jump, Kurt gets hung up a little bit, or Nick gets hung up a little bit. Kurt through the quads, and now Kurt's establishing a good 2-second lead here. Kurt with a 38.5, and Nick doesn't want me to tell. That hurt big time. We've got 2 minutes left. Can we be that far into this race already? Yes, that was lap 5, ladies and gentlemen. Further on down the list, it's Kurt, Nick, Joshua Wade, Joshua Ellsbury, and Uncle Bob in 5th place. Leader's pace right now is 9 in 5:30. Let's see if we can pick up the leaders again out here. It is a slash race. Put your laughing cap on. That's Kurt with a 38.4. And there goes Nick with a 40. And the gap is about 6 seconds now, first to second. We've got 1 minute and 20 seconds left in this one, and the first one is out over there by one of the turn marshals. Either that or he's just the marshal he's sleeping, one of the two. Kurt's working his way through the jump. He jumps into traffic. Kurt through the fruit loop. That gets him by one of the back markers. Now he's in the quads. Guy going down the straight there, number 0, that is the leader behind you. Kurt with a 39 flat. Nick Vasquez is still coming around. Here he comes. Number 6, the yellow car, that is second place behind you. Nick with a 41 drops back a little further. The gap is now 9 seconds. We've got 40 seconds to go in this one. I believe Kurt will get this lap and another one at least. The order is now Kurt, Nick, Josh, Joshua, Uncle Bob, Jim, Ray, Steve, Todd, and John in that order. Where is our leader? There he comes over the quads. In fact, he's got a nice clear track ahead of him. We've got 10 seconds left to go. Leader gets another lap. Let's see if Nick can make it across the line. 10 seconds. Is Nick going to make it across the line for another lap? Yes, he does. This is his last chance. He's got a hammer down right now. 3, 2, 1. And the master clock has expired. When I call your name, you are done. Joshua Wade, you are done. Cross the line, and the race is over. Kurt works his way through the fruit loop. Looks like he's going to win pretty easily now. Into the quads he goes. Joshua Wade, Joshua Ellsbury, and Uncle Bob are all done. There's Kurt with the win. 8 laps in 5:21. Nice job, Kurt. I got Jim York done. John is done. Looking for one more car, and I think he's broke. So that is a race. Your slash amen is Kurt, Nick, Josh, Joshua, Uncle Bob, Jim York, Ray, Steve, John, and Todd in that order.